Hello, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a very long time since the last time I made a video, so I figured today I was off work and I just wanted to go ahead and jump right into it and get one done. I can't even find my backdrop, so don't mind what goes on behind the scenes. I figured doing the tutorial would be more important. And so what I did today was this makeup look my sister found online. Anyway, so I tried to recreate it as well as I can for you all. I am a little rusty because I haven't been wearing such dramatic makeup in a very long time. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I am gonna hop right back into the tutorial and keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off by using MAC Soft Ochred Paint Pot, and I'm going to put that as the base of my eyeball. Wiping it on my clothes. Then I am going to take this flat brush. It's been a while, bear with me. So I'm going to use this RCMA powder in my little flat skinny brush. What I'm gonna do is, because of how I want it to come at an angle, but I don't want it to be super sharp, so like using tape would do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dab my brush in that RCMA, and I'm gonna sort of dot it where I want my blend to be, so like it'll be at an angle like that. And by using the powder, when I'm done, I can dust it away and it won't be so sharp and precise where I'll have to like buff it out. It'll just be more smoky and natural, I hope. So next, what I am going to do, this flat brush by Mikasa, and I'm going to use my MAC Emphasize powder, which is an under eye brightening powder. But what I'm going to do to make I'm going to put this under my brow bone just to brighten it up, because at the end it's going to have a bright brow bone. Anyway, so I like to go ahead and put this up there from now. Next, I'm going to use my Sigma E40. It's a fluffy blending brush. And I'm running out of these two colors because they're my favorite transition colors. And I'm going to use Peach Smoothie first. And I am just going to keep my eye open and pretty much smoke it out right above my crease. So I don't want to go too high. I just want to stay right above my crease. I don't want to mix in with my brow bone and have it all over the place. And I like to wiggle it from the end and come in like a rainbow and windshield wipe that bad boy in there. Then I'm gonna go in with the same brush, and I'm gonna use Creme Brulee, and they're both by Makeup Geek, if I didn't say that the first time. And I'm gonna pretty much go just less than a hair lower than the Peach Smoothie, and I'm gonna smoke that out in there. I want to go with like a nude for my inner corner. What I'm gonna go with is I'm gonna use the Tarte Lip palette, and with this look I am using a lot of palettes, so do what you feel like doing. You can even use different colors and make this look. I just want to show you how I do it. So I'm going to use this Force in Nature, and I'm going to use the name is rubbed off, but I'm using a flat brush, and I'm going to just apply this on the lid. Alright, I'm going to use my M441, and I'm going to use a little bit. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I am just going to go in a little bit with this red right here. Can't even say that name. I ain't even going to try to play myself. And then I'm going to just touch love letter. And then I'm gonna hit it. And I am gonna work it into my crease. And then I'm gonna work most of the color out here. Then when I feel like most of it is off, I'm gonna gradually go right here and do the rainbow again. But try to stay away from your actual lid. And then tap that corner. And I'm gonna build that color. Now, I am gonna use my M443 blending brush, and it's a little skinnier. And I am going to go into this red in the Viseart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay pretty much in the crease, and I'm going to just fan it out and wiggle it in there inside the crease. And then a little bit above it. Alright. Then I'm going to use that M441 where I did the pinks, and I'm just gonna buff it out, go over it, no extra product. And then I'm gonna also go back in with my Sigma E40, the one with the creme brulee and the peach smoothie, and I'm just gonna go over it with that too. And then this is pretty much just us making sure we have it all buffed out. So now I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush. Like so, like so. And then I am going to put a little bit of my paint pot. And I am going to carve out where I want. It's like a half crease, so I'm just going to carve it out. You're just going to have to watch. I don't know how to. Okay, so I put some up here. And now I like to go to where I want it to go and pull down on it. Personally, this is how it works the best for me. Oh, got my eyelashes in there.
And then line it pretty much out, like so.
Then when I get towards the end, I want to keep it faded, so I'm going to come this way with the brush. And then I'm just going to try to blend out the amount that I already have up there. Go back into my Tartelette palette. And I am going to use the Force in Nature color again. And I am just going to pat that on top. Alright. And because I want it to be like a light fade, I'm just going to use a little bit of Free Spirit, which is a yellowish looking creamy color. And I'm just going to put it a dab right in here and just pull it back into that Force in Nature. Now, I'm going to use my M433. And I'm going to try it first without adding any extra product. And I'm just going to dab in that corner. For this part, I'm going to do like a red semi-wing liner. Which you don't really... I don't need to do a super wing because like have it smoked out in like a wing-like form. So you don't have to do this. You don't have to have this. I'm just doing it because I have it. So I have these from Inglot. And it's drops. You mix it with a little bit of the whatever eyeshadow color, and it makes it a gel liner. So I'm going to take some of that red from my Viseart palette, and I'm going to mix it and make me a red eyeliner. Now, you do not have to do this. I'm being extra. So if you... Excuse me. So all you have to do is use an angled brush, a liner, and then just tap it all the way across your lash line with the red. And see? I hope you can. If you can't, it is. I'm going to put it through a deal. but I'm gonna make this eyeliner and I will be back. Okay, so I got my eyeliner ready. And I'm just gonna line the lash line as thin as I can keep it.
And then I'm gonna just do a thin line. Make sure.
So, to just bring it, blend my lashes with the falsies that I'm going to put on, I'm going to use my Artisy N black liner, and I am going to line my lash line from underneath. So, I moisturized with this Clinique Dramatic Gel Moisturizing, and then I used my Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm, and I went ahead and put that up there while the camera was off. Now I'm gonna go over and use this Baby Skin by Maybelline Instant Pore Erase, and then I'm gonna mainly put it in my T-zone because that's where my pores show the most. On my nose, on my chin, and then my forehead. I'm just gonna pull it down lightly. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and Sand Sable. And I am just going to spot correct there. And then I like to put a little bit over around my nose because my nose stays really red. And I think that's about it. Right there, a little bump there. Well, I don't have too many flaws today. Then I'm going to take my wet, damp Beauty Blender sponge by Real Technique. And I'm just going to push that into there. And now you don't have to blend it away perfect. I'm just dabbing it. Because I hope to push it in more once I put my foundation in. So I'm just lightly coating it so it'll help conceal my flaws with my foundation. Alright, so I'm using EX1 in F200, but I'm a little tanner than normal, so I'm going to use my F400, and I'm going to spray a dab like that. Then I'm just going to use the back of any brush, and I'm going to mix it together like a cocktail. And then I'm gonna paint my face like Picasso. Alright, I'm gonna use my Morphe MB9. And what I have been doing recently is I've been using this to like lightly paint my face like a paint board or whatever you want to call it.
It's fine if you get it there. Oh, what's that? But try to keep it away. And I'm gonna go in between my brows, over my brows, down the crease. Just like that, sure. And since I have some left, I might as well paint my neck. Keep it go together.
Alright, so after I do that, then I pounce my blender over it. Pounce, pounce, pounce. And then I make it look so smooth. Next and foremost, I am going to conceal. So, I'm going to put, lately I've been feeling like less is more. Less is more. Plus, I don't like touching my makeup on, touching it up during the day. I pretty much get it and go. Once it's on, it's there. If it rubs off, so be it. But I don't carry makeup with me most of the time, which is horrible because I've had some bad experiences. And I'm like, yes, one wing, that's the style. Oh, my eyelash fell off, no biggie. I'll just look weird. It's like, but anyways, for real, I don't really like to touch up my makeup. So, like I said, less is more, less is less of a hassle. So, I'm going to, I didn't tell you nothing else, but you seen where I put it. And now I am going to I like to blend my forehead out first because sometimes I don't. And then when I go to blend it out, it's sat there for so long for me blending out the rest that it shows where I left it. So I like to go there, then I like to go there, and then I like to bounce back and forth. Back and forth, drag it to the middle. Alright, so since I'm tanner than normal, oh, okay, so I like to leave my nose because I have a crooked nose. Anywho, so I like to leave my nose a little bit longer than everything, and as soon as I am done blending out under my eye, bouncing back and forth, getting it out of the creases, I'm pulling my mouth like this because it's pulling it down. Okay, so once I do that, then I like to take my Morphe E48, and I'm going to use this banana powder, banana setting powder. But anyways, when I'm tanner, the banana powder looks better than the RCMA. Bounce it back and forth on my eye. I'm going to use my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact Powder that I'm almost out of. And pretty much since I don't like to bake as much anymore, but I am going to bake once I do my bottom so we don't have no fallout. But I like to, like I said, bounce that stuff over there. Then I am going to go over my foundation with this powder. So I like to tap it into my skin, and it's almost like setting it. Okay, so anyways, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not going to use a cream contour stick or just any cream to do my dark. But anywho, I'm going to be using powder. So by me setting my face with a powder, so even if you don't have a foundation you like, just use any kind of setting powder and lightly pat it into your face. Don't buff it in there, and then it pretty much gives a powder coat over your face, so then it makes it easier when you want to use some powder. So I'm gonna go with a light contour today. Oh shit, maybe I should blend my nose. Then I will set it with the powder. Yeah, just do that too. Just follow my lead. I'm not with it today. Follow the motions. Alrighty. So I'm going to use my Benefit Chicathon palette, and I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer. And with this, I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing dramatic, so I'm just going above my ear, and I'm just going to tap that in there to give me a shadow, like so. And I'm just keeping it towards the back. I'm just patting it in there and just giving myself a shadow. Now I'm going to give my nose a shadow. Or I'm going to make it straighter. And I'm going to wiggle it in the front. I'm going to pat it on the sides. I'm going to wiggle in the front. I'm going to pat it on the side. Then, since I've gotten a lot fatter, thicker, I'm going to go behind my ear and I'm going to follow my jawline. Oh, you see that? You see it? And then I go with my hairline. A little under your lip. Give you that shadow, that pouty lip. I'm going to use Dallas. It's like a bronzer blush type thing. And I'm going to just tap it on my cheeks and pull up. And then I like to go in with the highlighter. And I am going to use my Fenty Beauty in Hustle Baby. And my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush for highlighting. If you don't know, now you know. And then I'm just going to keep it high and wiggle it down. I've been doing it. I use my highlighter brush to dust away this white powder. And then, of course, it also gives my nose a little glow. And then I'm going to wiggle it on my top lip. A little bit above my eyebrow. Like so. Like that. Now, I am going to use my Morphe 527 brush. Have a bronzer. And I like to just wiggle it in there. And I stick, maybe not always in order, but I stick with the number 3. Always stick with the number 3 and then a rainbow across. Now we're going to get back to the eyes. So, I didn't want to mess up all this foundation and face that I put on. So what I'm going to do is I am going to dab my beauty blender in my RCMA powder. And I am going to tap it all the way across here. So any fallout I can just dust away. Might have got carried away. Alright, so next I'm going to use my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter. And I am going to carve out my half cut crease. So I'm going to put it in my crease. Follow me. Go, baby. So I'm going to keep my eye like this to try to help it dry. Alright, so now I'm just going to curl my lashes. And next, after I curl my lashes, I'm going to put a coat of mascara. Alright, so my camera overheated again, and so I went ahead and just finished getting ready. Where did I leave off at? But anyways, the only extra thing that I did was put my lashes on while I was waiting. Okay, so anyways, so let's just get to getting it. So, we're going to just do the lower lash line now. So, I am going to take my M431, and then I'm going to go back in that peach smoothie that I used at the beginning, and I am going to go along my lash line with it. Alright, then I'm going to also put a little bit of creme brulee like at the beginning on my lash line. Like so. Then I am going to use my Modern Renaissance fillet, and I am going to go back into that red color that I still don't know how to say. And I am going to dab it in there. Dab, dab. And then, of course, I'm going to touch Love Letter. Dab, dab, dab in the red, touch Love Letter, tap it off, and I am gonna smoke out my lash line with this. Alrighty. Then I'm gonna take my Morphe R41 with nothing on it, and I'm just gonna smoke it out. Then I am going to use my Morphe M432. And I am going to go back into that red in my Viseart palette. I'm going to dab it in there, and then I am just going to wiggle it as close as I can to my lash line to keep it up higher. And actually, for my waterline, I think I'm going to leave my waterline alone. So, I'm going to leave my waterline alone, but it looks like there's a very small amount of black in it from where I lined my upper waterline, or whatever you would call it. So, yes. So I'm going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to use this brush. It's just a paint brush I got from Michael's that I'm obsessed with for using for my inner corner highlight. And I am going to use Max Nylon. And I am just gonna pop some nylon in my inner corner. Then I'm gonna just put a little bit of mascara down below. Alright, time to get rid of this right here. Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. So I think I'm going to use the Rimmel 08 lipstick with my Dolce K liner. We'll see how it works, because I don't really feel like dealing with a matte today. What the hell? There she is. I don't know about you, but I think I'm digging it. Alrighty, so this right here is my final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it took me so long to come back. So here you go. Check it out, check it out. This is my final look. I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and hopefully it won't be so long next time until I make another video. If you have any videos you'd like me to make, that would encourage me to make more videos. So comment down below and let me know what you want to see, what you want me to do, and holla.